What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for a block with the ticker symbol SQ. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So on my last video, I did an analysis for Coinbase, and that was looking pretty bullish. Square is also looking pretty bullish. You can see that we had a break above the EMA, and it looks like prices are trying to break out probably to the 126 level, maybe even higher. I do have a measured move target that price action could reach, because we did have a huge move up and then a little two-legged correction, so this could be the center of the pattern. If I drag this up, you can see that target that price is trying to reach is that 140 level, and I think the capability for them to reach it is there. You can see this $100 psychological level was acting as support numerous times. We did break below it back here in late February, but then we got kind of back above it and then started finding some type of support. We had a little double bottom, so let's put a horizontal line across to show you guys a little bit better. So you can see that this horizontal line was acting as support. We did break below it, and then we rallied up, but now we kind of tested a couple more times before continuing higher. So it looks like they found some type of support, and it looks like they probably want to come back to this resistance point. This was strong resistance at this 130 level, so we'll have to wait and see if price action can break through that. At the very least, I'm looking for higher prices. I don't know how high, but it looks like they want to come back to that 130 level and possibly even that 140 level. There was this downtrend in play, but it looks like it could be over because we did have a breakout outside of the channel, and it retested the previous low. So this was the channel working lower previously. Show you guys that right now. If I drag this down, this fits the price action the best. Maybe it's a little bit higher up. Either way, you can still see that we had a break right here of the pattern, and then prices rallied down, but then we reversed strongly, and now we're kind of just going sideways. So since we are at the lows of this possible range, we could go up to the highs at the 130 level and possibly the 140 level. So there was this measured move in play also, but we did come up short of it for a good amount. So this looks like the measured move that was in play, and price action tried to reach it right at that $59-$60 level. It was a very low target, but it wasn't out of the possibilities because the technicals said it can get there. But if you come up short of a measure move, that tells you something wrong with the downtrend. It tells me that the downtrend is weaker than previously thought. So if we see a strong reversal from here, then we got to look for higher price targets. So we did come back to test the previous breakout level, which was right here at that $83 level. We did test it back here in June of 2020 before seeing the extremely large rally. So we did come back to test it again with this red with this green candle. So that's pretty good. And then we saw a big rally. We saw a lot of buyers than previously, and now it looks like we could get another impulse up higher. So a lot of charts are looking the same. They're looking pretty bullish, at least in the short term, and I'm looking for the target of 130, possibly the 140, and we'll need to reevaluate if maybe we're starting an uptrend. If I connect the swings, maybe we're kind of like in a weak uptrend. So we'll have to wait and see if this is the bottom and if we'll see a reversal. So let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So here's a weekly chart for block, and you can see that we did come back to test that previous breakout level, so that's a good sign. We found some type of support. We didn't break below this level. Previously it was acting as resistance 3 times in the past. You could say even 4. We got rejected here, we got rejected again, we got rejected, then finally price action created a short trap, and then they used the stops of the short sellers to rocket the prices up. They broke that level, they had a huge rally, and we came back all the way down to test it, and now we bounced from that same point, or the level that price action had a tough time breaking through. So we did find some type of support. We have been going sideways for several weeks, so we could get a breakout of this range pattern to the higher side. And if we do, let's take a look at a possible measured move for here. It's the width of the channel. If I drag it up, it's right at that 140 level. And then it's very close to that EMA that looks like price action is trying to come back to. Price action doesn't like to be far away from the EMA for a long time. Looks like we haven't been near it since November of last year, so that's quite a long time. You can see that eventually, even when prices are working up higher, we still came back to test it, or we came close to it eventually. So we haven't been near it in a long time, so I think now would be a good time for prices to get that rally up that everyone is expecting. So looks like we're seeing higher prices. I'm still skeptical if this is a bottom or not. It's a little too early to tell. We're not even above the weekly EMA, so that would be more confirmation if this was a bottom or not. But it does look promising, and this could turn into something great. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye. If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course.